Yes. You heard it first, cocksucker. Palmer Squares, what up, G-Mo? I see you. They keep swinging, trying to knock me off my pedestal. You're talking to the general, I'm chopping up the medical. A zombie in a centerfold, I cock it, then I let it go. A posse full of clever folk, stop it, you would never dope. See me in a leather coat, swag on a billion. Pockets filled with chronic and a bag full of Ritalin. Your name should be Jillian, quit acting like a female. Ravaging these rappers, watch me map it out in detail. They need bail, cause they're stuck behind the bars. Twist the Dutch in the cigar, you hear the rumble in the yard. Keep it humble, round the guard, stuff the duffel full of crops. Nothing's touching what we got, found us rushing in your spot. Son, I'm coming for the top, so I'm bumping up the shocks. Y'all are fronting like a prop, undercovers like a cop. You'll get summoned by my plot. They would love to see me stop, till I buck them with a shot. Motherfuckers getting dropped.
Can't tell me nothing. I'm stubborn and I'm self-destructive. Don't fight, he won't jump, but what's held above him. What a weirdo. Hopping crooked-footed with a steel toe. Chopping book and shook it till the mirror broke. Glassy eyes and a pedophile stash. I'm a happy guy who passes by, never smile back at. Farping Dugan while I'm barfing and puking. He's a freaking lame. Ether spitting game with target shooting. Kitchens hate. I'm ripping pages out the Bible just to blaze his flip. The faded gift with the rapist wit. Opinionated, picking favorites. Cats try and bite my style and finna claim that I ain't flavorish. Pus drained from my penis head. Blood stains on my cleanest threads. Act, I need my meds stat. Added a special ingredient to the recipe. Been eating amphetamine, screaming everything's meaningless. Celestial being with the head full of freaky shit. Wrestling demons, I'm a sexual deviant. I beat my dick like it owes me money. It's a fever pitch, leaking sweat, but my nose is runny. Either going through withdrawals or pulling a rickshaw, smoking a split car, toss the roach on a clip. I hit it till it's paper. The illegitimate village idiot exhibiting some sinister behavior lately. I spit it pretty weird with the fucking Palmer Squares. Nuts like Britney Spears when she shaved all her hair. I give her head massages with nitroglycerol. Now her shit is shining like a motherfucking crystal ball. Man, I live on the same block as Jimmy Bones, but I'm still the most infamous nigga the city's known. I tell a fat thirsty bitch to come give me dome, then finger fuck her and pull out a couple kidney stones. My skin's like a turtle shell and it's a bitch to break. All the bullets you shot are failing to penetrate. Fuck what you bitch, it's irrelevant if you lifting weights, cause one punch will make your skeleton liquidate. Niggas say Geronimo got caught fucking a donkey in Tijuana, so he's locked in Guantanamo. I would remind you not to fuck with me, but you already ought to know. I'll put you in a box like Osimo. I'm fucking monstrous, I'll stab you with the Caribbean pufferfish, poison you and let your ass suffer, bitch. I'm always looking for new weapons to smother with. It's not a strange music diss when you get your brother lynched. I'm stuffing body ligaments in a cold fridge, then throwing them in a yard full of starved or dope pigs. They tried to fry me, but the lie detector test came back negative, just like the forensic results did.
I'm a weirdo, take a paper clip to a clear hole, act rage your fridge like where'd all the beer go? Hear no evil, don't speak none neither, but I see some people in sheer domineer mode. Nasty as a post-op, tranny with a nose job, standing on a soapbox, slamming a Patron shot. I puff weed and cut speed like a roadblock. Oh goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow now. We lost in a maze of my fraudulent ways. Washing your brains like cloth when it stains. Got a naughty ass broad uncrossing her legs. See, I'm a saucier serving up sausage and eggs. My girl sells seashells by the seashore. A petite hoe, high heels and a peacoat. Swing low, sweet chariot, carry me home. Heat roll, twirling L's up with G-Mo. The omnivores with empty pockets at the dollar store. Live and let die, word is bond like Roger Moore. I drop a lure and feel a nibble on my line, but I got bigger fish to fry. Cooking tilapia with olive oil, hotter than a pot of boiling water. I'm a flower sprouting from the potted soil. Another shot and then I'm out the door. Yeah, I'm bouncing, I see you where the grass is greener. Acid dreaming, y'all from here to Pasadena. Get weird.
Goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow. Oh goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow. Oh goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow. Wacky with the flow, wacky with the flow. Oh goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow. Oh goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow. Oh goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow. Wacky with the flow, wacky with the flow. Oh goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow. Oh goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow. Oh goddamn, we getting wacky with the flow.
Righty, and that was a track called Get Weird by, wait for this, Craig, the Palmer Squares with Merkules and Skee. Don't know if you know the...
Skee is my favourite rapper.
Right, I was going to say...
I don't know who he is.
Aye, I was going to say, I don't think you recognise the third guy.
Nah, I don't know.
But at least the Palmer Squares and Merkules is a cool collaboration, as it was.
Aye.
But Skee's actually pretty good as well, so...
Dope.
Fucking
he has
brilliant.
to be pretty good. He wouldn't be on the show if he wasn't.
Exactly.
Because we only play the best.
That's what we do.
Aye.
So you wanted to bring up a wee bit of a subject because you had a little bit of an issue earlier on as one of your MF Boom finds.
This is an issue I have every week. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why people do it. But they'll go out their way and they'll get like cover art and stuff made. Mm-hmm. Professional recording, it sounds like, or they've just got professional recording equipment. And enough expertise to mix it and stuff themselves. And it's just a terrible album. Right. Just purposely made bad.
Well, the thing that you shared earlier with me, it sounded like a cartoon character rapping. It was the beats were alright as well.
Aye.
The weird thing is, because I'd listened to like previous releases, there were nothing like that as well. There was a previous release that was up there that sounded nothing like that guy.
Was he dope?
Pretty good.
It sounds like he's a good rapper.
Aye.
But he's went out his way, and it looks like he's invested money, at least some money, into making that project.
Aye.
Why? And I had a couple of sales as well.
A good few sales, because I've seen like a few faces pop up and stuff like that, and like, a few like people recommended and stuff. Like, somebody said nice flow as well.
That's somebody that doesn't know that.
They were like, this guy's flow, it's a normal one of his flows.
It was purposely not having a flow.
Aye.
It was stopping and starting.
Ridiculous. So you listened to the previous stuff as well?
No.
No, you didn't.
I was focused purely on getting an MF Boom.
Aye.
But that's a constant thing. Of people that, like, that was an extreme example of somebody that's went and professionally got it done. Or at least he's able to professionally produce it himself.
Aye.
But again, if he's able to do it himself, he's put a lot of work into it. But if he's got somebody else to do it, he's put a lot of money into it. Either way, he's put a lot of effort or money into a project that is not good, and it's purposely not good.
Aye.
And I don't know why people do it, but there's like lower tier versions of that.
Lower tier versions
like,
of that.
Just wee nerdy white kids who'll just like randomly go to a mic and just start shouting in it, and then make a whole album of that.
And then there's another.
What are you doing?
There's another tier of that of guys like making their own beats where they're just like really noisy and like overly fucking like. There's like mad distortion in it and stuff like that. It just sounds bad.
Yeah.
They didn't ken what they're doing whatsoever, and it's like they ken. It's like they know
the new style. Maybe shit beats will come into.
It's really bad.
I don't get it.
Like wasting your time to put on Bandcamp. At least try and do something cool.
Aye.
But I suppose again in their heads they think they're doing something cool.
Like, but even the ones that are like just shouting into a webcam mic, like it's overly distorting because it's a webcam mic, and they've done nothing to it, and they're just shouting. They're not rapping. They haven't written anything. They're just shouting into a mic with a fucking YouTube instrumental behind them.
Aye.
They surely know that they've just wasted their time.
I think so.
Because that still takes time to put together and upload. Because, like, there isn't a program where you could just have the beat and your voice on the same thing going straight to Bandcamp.
No.
You have to record it.
You have to record it, export you have to go through all this bother.
Yeah, then you have to upload it. And then they have to make the cover art. There's a process there. You've wasted hours of your time just doing the worst thing. It still takes hours.
That's it.
And I don't get it. And it's a big thing with Bandcamp. I don't know if it's on SoundCloud as well, but it's huge on Bandcamp.
It's definitely on SoundCloud as well. Kamehameha did a video about this.
You saying Kamehameha is shit?
Yes. And he also done a video about this on SoundCloud. He was finding like guys that were like naming the tunes after like sexual things,
right? Yeah.
And it was like that badly like overproduced, fucking distorted awfulness. Yeah. And there was like a subsection of people, like the whole niche, like of these people, and then like, they make like huge playlists with like Cum Lord and fucking all that kind of stupid names, man. Ridiculous, man.
Another thing that I've noticed, again, Bandcamp. A lot of this is just from me looking through Bandcamp. Producers who are essentially doing the same beats, but making one. So the producer that I found, it was he had 2 beats that were ready. The rest of them were for like, if you buy it, you get the rest of the beats. Kind of, you could do that on Bandcamp. So there was 2 beats, and they both sounded the same, but the second one sounded like a recording of the first one. Like it was just in a tin room. And I'm like, why? Why have you added that?
That makes it extremely lower quality.
No, but he's also got the actual...
But was it not like a small sample?
No. The actual song. The second song sounded like the first song, but just recorded. It was a wee bit different. There was some differences, but it was so reverby and echoey.
Why
that
is that?
I don't know.
I understand if it's
Clearly he was able to make high quality beats, but he just went so far down the lo-fi fucking rabbit hole that it's garbage. You're no longer creating top quality beats, you're making shit quality beats.
Because there's a way of people doing that, but they do it on like SoundCloud and stuff where they put like a lower quality version of the beat on SoundCloud and be like tags over it and stuff like that.
It was a different beat.
Oh, it was a different beat.
But what I'm saying is it sounded like the exact same type of beat.
Oh.
But it just had this tremendous, I don't know if tremendous is the right word, fucking vulgar, like echo and reverb on it. I think it's reverb. I don't know, I don't get the point of it.
Aye. Oh, that's dumb as fuck.
Because again, as I say, quite clearly able to make a good quality beat. But this lo-fi obsession.
Just chose not to.
I know what we'll do. We'll get good beats and then we'll make them bad.
One of my biggest pet hates as well is people getting like up-to-date samples and adding a vinyl crackle to it.
Yeah.
Like, producers for years have enjoyed the vinyl crackle on like original vinyl, but I'm sure a lot of them wish it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because they want to actually make the shit sound cool.
But now, middle-class producers now are like, oh, we don't have that, so we'll add it.
They take a sample for like the White Stripes and they'll add vinyl crackle to it.
What would annoy me is if they tried to play it off as if they were actually sampling vinyl.
Oh no, I'd see that would annoy me as well, but I don't know. I've seen it happen a couple of times, but madness. Crazy.
That annoys me. Right,
anyway,
let's get into playing some music.
There you go. We're going to get into the second section of the show. Actually, no, the first, sorry, we should say. This is, we're going to kick off with Stanley Odd, Undo, Redo.
My head is a mess, turned inside out. We'd been to the edge, now we're all falling down. Daylight is deadly, singing those Monday blues. Friday I'm back from the dead and back at it again, undo, redo.
My head is a mess, turned inside out. We've been to the edge, now we're all falling down. And daylight is deadly, singing those Monday blues. Friday I'm back from the dead and back at it again, undo, redo.
Young Scottish misfits.
Do, redo.
Party, successfully.
Undo, redo.
Young Scottish misfits.
Do, redo.
Party, successfully.
Shit, undo, redo. I've been scribbling these stick figures with dark cloud eyes that get burst when they drink liquor. Born in a storm, devil calling, late night warning, muffin into early mornings. Heat spins like records when the needle skips. Heat jits, a dream drift, cerebral glitch. Repeats, this stuttering in time lapse, lost for the whale in my mind, man. No signal bars or battery. Scotch reeling, watching the cavity. The acid rain, forest floor canopy. Fireworks light up my eyes in a anity. Carry out stashed in a hedge for bait. No chance I'm remembering where. Bright lights turn up super senses. Singing night songs over detuned electrics.
Young Scottish misfits. Party, successfully. Young Scottish misfits. Party, successfully.
I take a breath till my chest is in pain and exhale on the crest of a wave. Off the top of my head in a mess, press and play. Either step to the plate or get ate. On the train I'm half cutlass, uptown Amor's got real bambus. And off the chase that next dunt launched off into outer space from my neck up, head in a buzz, suspended in fuzz, session and stuff, clouds stepping on fluff, crazed look at the roof that I'm raising, everybody looking like crude animations. It's brain food is amazing, look it's the undo redo generation, beautiful vagrants, caught in the loop with one foot in the matrix.
My head is a mess, turned inside out. We reach all the edge. Now we're all falling down, and daylight is steady, singing to Monday blues, and Friday I'm back from the dead. Undo and redo.
Successfully.
Come all ye faithless to an underworld in the basements. We're here with the shamans, the pagans and the angels with dirty faces. Heal, bruise, heal, bruise, heal, bruise, heal, bruise. I just want to vanish up into the light, cause I know the light still feels good. I've been drowning in mumblers, like I muddled up downers and uppers. Now I'm coming up out of my slumber. I'm the sound of the summer. This church might heal my hearts, but it's also where I feel my worst. 2 days superhero, 5 days see-through, caught in a loop like undo, redo. Do we do? Undo, redo. Do we do? Repeat. Do we do? Do we do? Do we do? Do we do? Do we do?
My head is a mess, turned inside out. We've been to the edge, now we're all falling down. And daylight is deadly, singing those Monday blues. Friday I'm back from the dead and back at it again on Do We Do.
This is boss up, stocked in the sock like charcoal. Rapping and cock my heart throws over you cocky smart noses who disregard those. Like cigarettes grabbing your breath, only acquire when admiring men dying, smelling like dried cement, smiling. Cause this fury's activated, purely massive, a collapsed imagination. A curse for captivated murder, worship back when Satan furthered his acts for hatred. Come on, the fact I'm facing these cracks, I'm pacing back and back, being forth as a mass cremation. Cause this is dust music, giving your race a second flight. Even a king wouldn't give you pawns an extra night. I bet your life is dark in sight only by sex and vice. It mostly hits with opiates and the sets you hype. This music borders where the dead seen the Roman tread. Fictional home of friends, you can be alone again. I never roll the dice when living this life. There ain't no way this mic didn't give an invite. This gift, how it's spitting ignite. You don't have the right to fight, bitch, give me the mic.
10 of all time, whether dead or alive. The dead arise when I rhyme. Look them dead in their eyes. The Night King, write things using several styles. Now they gather in the pharaohs up in federal files. Fight the power, fuck the press, free the people, fuck the popo. Travel through space, hands solo dipped in polo. Killer on the grassy knoll, analyze the photo. History is all about who had the best promo. You could spot the shooters when Zapruder ran a slow-mo. Imagine back in 63 if Abe had a GoPro. Wings shine like Frodo, testing apps a no-no. This is Cobra Kai, please step into my dojo. Face breaker, haymaker, throw a case closer, flamethrower, tossing bottles in a hostile takeover. Taste choker when I'm eating the mic. Rappers a pussy, slapping these fucking rookies, it don't mean shit to me.
I never roll the dice when living this life. There ain't no way this mic didn't give an invite. You ain't got this gift, how it's spitting ignite. You don't have the right to fight, bitch, give me the mic.
Play Monopoly with Mephistopheles and put a hotel on Boardwalk and several other properties. Sword chop clean as Clorox. My team fold hell with the whole well of Warlocks war chest. About the currency collect so we can intercept the whole Forex with forceps on that Ben Graham. Napoleon Hill, swicking petroleum spills. Go with these skills, head jammed in a vice. It's not only a drill, Morpheus, blue red, it's not only a pill. Glorious kill, like Adolf with himself. Bring all the pain on. Cliff Smith, Nuff said, Marlowe. Lieutenants that reign like Aldo in the trenches. You starters are larvae that'll warm our benches. What you write is a sentence, a skid by comparison. You going down like Fitbit digits on heroin. Yell at why I care again. These rhymes better than a deep-fried American. Uno slam, sumo, brutal to devastate the featherweight and make a heavyweight levitate the heavens gate.
I never roll the dice when living this life. There ain't no way this mic didn't give an invite. You ain't got this gift, I was spitting at night. You don't have the fight to fight. Bitch, give me the mic. Bitch, give me the mic.
Yeah, one show. Come on, Pop. My Aki's really whipping and running, you know what I mean? Look, yeah, the thunderclap, I gave him a wig, it's not an accident. The throne of Baphomet is the opposite of a sacrament. The shots is accurate, they the size of a baby aspirin. I got a couple Akis that's moving, maybe in Babylon. The blacked out Maxim, I carrying packs and packaging. Provide the fraction, it gets bloody, where the coagulant. I'm the Lord, I'm like the patriarch of the Capulet. The gin head, nothing is saving you, not an amulet. Everybody brought getting hit like I'm an anatomist. I'm not a pacifist, I got lots of yops in the cabinet. The murder graduate, and that tough talk was the catalyst. Motherfuckers need opposition, I'm the antagonist. The school for catching homies, the top of the class graduate. The pain is passionate, and the mazes are too elaborate. The body's piled up in a layer, they like a laminate. Munafi coon be everywhere, and they a contaminant, yeah. Everybody better get low. I'm about to let the tech blow. We was moving from the get-go. Motherfucker, cause I said so. Said so. Get low. I'm about to let the tech blow. We was moving from the get-go. Motherfucker, cause I said so. Said so. The 38 specialist on me, and it's a testimony like India Irie. The house of Mo West Chandon is the Don P. Them words mean nothing, you singing the morph key. You was given dawah and you mocked it. You chose a path contrary to the prophet. I'm fighting a holy war in the mental. Nebuchadnezzar destroyed the temple. Not slapping you, a thing I regret. It's a Shen Chin Pei, 5 fingers of death. It's green in my hand like I'm drinking a Bex. I be looking for a motherfucking reason to flex. You know that Rashid Wallace going big in the lane. It's like Candyman to anyone repeating my name. You ain't never had a memorable line. I be draped like Eddie, you remember the time. Everybody get low. I'm about to let the tech blow. We was moving from the get-go. Motherfucker, cause I said so. Said so. Get low. I'm about to let the tech blow. We was moving from the get-go. Motherfucker, cause I said so. Said so.
Told and many dreams are sold. So I stay awake, carrying a heavy load. Many stories are told and many dreams are sold. So I stay awake, carrying a heavy load.
Charity, the fraudulent rise of the popularity. So I walk on this side of my family in solidarity. If I let the narrative keep my mind in the zone, no matter the coast, we doing the most at the shows we rockin' primarily. But momentarily, see none of you niggas will come and represent this. I'm from a city with recognition's unprecedented. They call amazing, McNallis born for the deprivation. Caucasians, they play my shit in college dorms in West Virginia. Imperial workers for certain, searching for turf expansion. We righteous by nature, but the wickedness came from circumstances. We changing hemisphere, window seats in the earth for chanting. And over the net, some my presence felt like a circumstance. See Mars regimen or the tea tree of peppermint. In the midst of a crisis, the freshest air I ingested it now. Make sure my vocals is crisp, mixed with final compression. This for the cassette deckers, yes, a vinyl collector.
The underground is back with the golden era van.
Vandals. Illinate one spit with Phoniks shot with sample. Lyrical acrobatics, poetical gymnastics. Flipping on tracks like Project Kids on a dirty mattress. The verbal tumbler like Muhammad Ali, a rumbler. The references will stumble ya. Knowledge sure to humble ya. The prowess of a predator. Power no competitor. Check the ledger, bruh. Been in the black, it's hard to measure us. This for the best of us, the rest of us don't mess with us. Been on the exodus, a lesser stuff than pressed enough. Problems for a lifetime. Crazy mind to write rhymes at nighttime. Everything on my mind, put in the pipeline. I'm a revolutionary, institutionalized for trauma. Living by the code of honor. Word is born, it's on my mama. I stay enhanced with gourmet foods infused with marijuana. Atticus Freeman catching spells, justice is your karma.
Many stories are told, and many dreams are sold. So I stay awake, carrying a heavy load. Many stories are told, and many dreams are sold. So I stay awake, carrying a heavy load. Many stories are told, and many dreams are sold. So I stay awake, carrying a heavy load. Many stories are told, and many dreams are sold. So I stay awake, carrying a heavy load.
That was Stanley Odd with Undo Redo. Then we had Bazooka Joel, Apathy, and Diction Uno, who we, like two guys that we wouldn't have been introduced to unless I'd actually followed Apathy on Spotify, so that's fucking awesome. Yeah, that track was called Book Crooked. Then we had Vinnie Paz, our favourite tune of the last week, Papi Wardrobe. Weird name, but it's there. And then for this week, you actually asked if I had picked a tune for this, and I hadn't. It wasn't last week at all. It was this week. I have actually picked a tune.
Right, okay.
It's Awon and Phoniks, Ill Conscious, Av King, and the track is called Golden Era Vandals. Awesome.
I think it's A1 that runs the record label.
Right.
But they're killing shit in the sort of chill hop area. For a while they weren't doing huge numbers, but they seem to have capitalised on Bandcamp, and they're just fucking killing it on Bandcamp now. So
definitely, man.
Shouts to them. Come on the podcast.
I'm going to email them again because I think maybe it's went through somewhere, and sometimes it just goes like I emailed. I'll talk to you about it off air. Sorry, I emailed somebody else, and I think it's went down the branches.
Right, yeah.
Just fell off the fucking tree altogether. And I'm going to have to email them.
Well, at one point I got in touch with Flowbots, and I think the same things happened. I was just sort of ignored it.
Went down there. And again, maybe some issues you have with some of these contacts is you get in touch with people, and maybe they're like they've recently assigned to like a new management. Sometimes when you get in touch with management people, sometimes you were lucky enough to get in touch with an agent that's like, actually they've moved.
Yeah.
Can you get in touch with them? It seems like a lot of these places don't change their websites a lot.
The issue is a lot of these websites as well rely on certain hosting.
Yeah.
So if they lose email hosting, that email's lost. And they have no idea that it's lost.
That's it. So you have to like email like a bunch of different places, get them on Instagram. Yeah. I think I'm just going to do that from now on because...
Could you direct message on Instagram?
I think you might be able to get somewhere, even on like Facebook and stuff like that. What I'm going to do from now on is just email fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
All the social media and their emails that I could find all at one time and just say, I tried everything. Again, shows you actually want them on the podcast as well, I suppose. So we'll do that in the future. So we're moving on to the next section of the show.
MF.
Boom! Yes! The best bit. This is what Craig's choices of the week are. We're going to start off today with the instrumental track. This is Ymori. Ymori?
I don't know.
Ymori.
The issue is I've only ever seen these words written down.
Aye. This is Ymori from Russia. A track called Moving Quickly from the Lush Vibin' album Bandcamp. was Ymori or Ymori or whatever the fuck from Russia. The track called Moving Quickly from Lush Vibin' on Bandcamp. Awesome choice here, Craig.
Thank you very much. I did my best.
This for the first week. I've not actually had a chance to listen to them.
Well, sometimes I like to jump between like more aggressive boom bap hip hop, and sometimes I like the chill hop more. So it sort of depends on the week. This was a bit more chilled than some other weeks.
I have no fucking idea because I've not had a chance to listen.
Just say yes.
No.
I'm not going to agree. That's what I say when you ask me if songs are good.
I know. But I'm not going to lie to you.
I'll play along with your delusions.
I'm not going to lie to the humans, man.
MF.
Number 2. I'm loving this sample shit. Is it from Empuls and Krazyfingaz from Maryland. Track's called Up to Speed from the Rogue Wave album on Bandcamp.
And now the man that needs no introduction. Krazyfingaz. Drop of a hat, man, I hit the ground running. Hooking up my speakers, bro, I knew I found something. The culture started cradling the youngin' bout nothing. I started rapping with the Cabbage Patch and Pound Puppies. You had to sound lovely, certified for the lines. Being real assertive with your words. Hey, yo, you wanna rhyme? It's cypher time. Tabletops turning into drum kits. Park bench prophecy, summon from a blunt hit. Once I get going, I would dare you to approach it. Focusing the vocals, making sure these bammers notice. To your people, I'm the dopest. I won't say it or deny it, man. I learned the law of gravity. Managed to defy it. Wild style and super duty, tough work associate. Crack a composition, bomb ignition. When I open it, it's only worth a mention. When the B-boy ascension, essentially you're watching as the wheel is reinvented. I thought that you should know. I thought that you should know. I thought that you should know. And I thought they knew. I shared stages with greats, threw it in their face, built a legacy that you rarely see erased. I embrace only directions that I wanna take, selections that I wanna make. Understand my ethics will be underpaid but unafraid. Wanna wage war? Start recruiting now. I see recognizance planes, homie, I shoot them down. Had to move around to fertilize my proving ground. The voice is speaking loudly in my head, I had to tune it out. I've been proud, but the pride of a shy guy. Swagger of a Mac, they get distracted by some thigh highs. Straight out the basement like a bottle of some fine wine. Spit it with emotion, leave the room without a dry eye. Live wire, sidestep, prime time for true grit. Anytime I hit an iceberg, I build a new ship. Represent the DMV, easily committed. And essentially, you're watching as the wheel is reinvented. No. I thought that you should know. I thought that you should know. I thought that you should know. And I thought they knew.
Speak of the devil, and they shall appear.
What the hell is going on?
No trials proceed as expected.
Really? You're hit. It didn't work, my friend.
You feel it, child. Your money, and infrastructure is important. Till now.
That was Empuls and Krazyfingaz with a track called Up to Speed from the Rogue Wave album on Bandcamp. Awesome.
Did you hear that one?
No. These are unapproved for me.
This is really good.
I hate to take you off for it, man.
A lot of the times it's like, it's good, but this time it's like, it's what I'm looking for. It's like an ideal situation.
Alright, okay. Because I feel like a few weeks have went past and you've been like, this will do.
Sometimes I've struggled and it's just sort of being like...
Because you can't find just anything you definitely want every time.
No.
There's going to be some sort of compromise. Like
I have to choose just the best I could find.
Oh yeah, that's it. There you go. But this week's like a proper...
This one's like I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be weeks where I find better, but like this is what I want. This is the kind of music that I want.
Awesome, man. Well, I will go with that. Usually, you're pretty on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've played a bad track.
We listen to a lot of the same stuff, man, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think I've played a bad track in the MF Boom section.
Just to explain to people like how much we like the same stuff, I made a playlist specifically for me on the phone that we could use in the car. And I have had zero complaints from Craig about any of the music that's on it.
I picked 0 of the songs.
You picked 0 of the songs. I picked everything I wanted.
Yeah. And I bet if I was to add the same amount of songs,
no complaints.
There'd be no complaints.
The only one complaint I ever had with a playlist from you is that you put loads of random albums on it. So you got like random album cuts and intros and stuff. That was the only complaints I ever had. That was when you had your old phone, I think.
Yeah, that was Joe Budden things.
Aye.
It was because it was easier just to put the album on.
And you had like loads of like old self-titled stuff, and self-titled can be a bit annoying at times.
Self-titled is
working with shit people.
Self-titled's always dope, but some of the people he works with are shit.
That's it.
Just to be honest.
We're going to kick on with the second batch here. We've got somebody from Australia this week, right, again. We've got 2 for Australia, to be fair. But this is we're going to kick off with Greesy, a track called Break the Ricta.
Mic check, 1, 2, what's happening? Keys to the kingdom are definitely not rattling. Talking to myself, they tell me to stop babbling. Start a conversation with demons that got battling. Got a bang like CO10. Little bitch rappers whinge like POMs. And I'm the CEO, running from the Neo-Gen. What's the GO? Nothing but a DON. And rock and roll with a hardy tribe. Black draft to sit in Bali with a party vibe. Rolling with a crew, no Harley ride. They see the kid jam since Marley died. I got a split roll with a cold bevy. Still wishing it was 88, kicking in an old Chevy. Smoke up while we watching the sunset. Bottle of champagne, then we get in a drunk sex. Get it on now, raise your fist up. We bring a vibe that'll shake your sister. Tell them it's no Tory, it's take the victor. Know that we make records that'll break the Ricta. Get it on now, raise your fist up. We bring a vibe that'll shake your sister. Tell them it's no Tory, it's take the victor. Know that we make records that'll break the Ricta. Killing rappers, I murder vets. I've got them picking their nails like a nervous wreck. Burst a cat, slip down Percocet. Turn the deck, quick round, earn a check. Since birth I Percocet. What have you done? Too dumb to comprehend whatever I do, son. Rough quotes, more beef than it's less bread. Made a move and I hit the scene and the rest fled. This is tighter than a head dread. I'll take my life and stay and fight for brothers till I bled red. Get set, no I better be better. You better bounce in a house like Jeremy Renner. Kid versus shifty, hurt fakes. I keep forgetting our 51st day, son. Gotta tell him and that's right. I'm smashed in the back head, banging a Jack White, a rap line. Get it on now, raise your fist up. We bring a vibe that'll shake your sister. Tell him it's no Tory, it's take the victor. Know that we make records that'll break the Ricta. Get it on now, raise your fist up. We bring a vibe that'll shake your sister. Tell him it's no Tory, it's take the victor. Know that we make records that'll break the Ricta.
You can't fuck can't fuck around. Half of y'all crumbs are just soft like muffins. This is architect music. You can't fuck can't fuck around. Half of y'all crumbs are just soft like muffins. This is architect music.
Get it on now, raise your fist up. We bring a vibe that'll shake your sister. Tell them it's no Tory, it's take the victor. Know that we make records that'll break the Ricta. Get it on now, raise your fist up. We bring a vibe that'll shake your sister. Tell them it's no Tory, it's take the victor. Know that we make records that'll break the Ricta.
Check. It's Frank Dukes, yeah, you know the stilo. Sipping Grey Goose with the San Pellegrino. Man stays juiced like supercharged coops. Who's in charge? Raising bars when we barge in a booth. Blasting your troops, lamb-arm reaction. Split crowns in two, your hairline's a fraction. Rare kind of faction, flare in their actions. Know you feel the tightness, labor contractions. Made for the rapping, clear I cling to it. Ink and chew it, you don't bring a fucking thing to it. Just a nuance with a Bieber influence. Leave them in ruins, copy flows seeping out fluid. Yo, peep the druid, play with the elements. Stamp fake shit, shape shift to an elephant. IG livin' with your makeshift intelligence. Dumbfounded resonance deriving from a revenant. The crossroads, streets with no love. The crossroads, like 99 lone thugs. Drop flows till I'm seated on the throne, cuz no buzz rappers need to tell them where to go, cuz the crossroads, streets with no love. The crossroads like 99 bone thugs. Drop flows till I'm seated on the throne, cuz no buzz rappers need to tell them where to go, cuz wake up, first of the month. See, they don't wanna battle, all they're serving is brunch. And I don't wanna tattle, but the service here sucks. Had bars since reception, rehearsed them at lunch. Yo, so white belt still learning to punch. See, others bite bars, but it hurts when you crunch. It's so plain to see that they yearning to stuff. While pound flip samples acrobatic as fuck. So panic and duck when the static erupt. Back in the cut, much like a lesbian lust. The center of the stage is a thespian must. Just sharing what we stock like investing in trust. Till platinum plus, Buster's gonna scrutinize. Never second place, less in case it's a booby prize. Phoniks rise from the yash where the doobie lies. Truly wise, moving tides, brainwaves supersize. Crossroads, streets with no love. The crossroads, like 99 bone thugs. Drop flows till I'm seated on the throne, cuz no buzz rappers need to tell them where to go, cuz the crossroads, streets with no love. The crossroads like 99 bone thugs. Drop flows till I'm seated on the throne, cuz no buzz rappers need to tell them where to go, cuz
the way I wreck shit is not unexpected. Suckers should start praying. Suckers should start praying. Suckers should start praying. The way I wreck shit is not unexpected. Suckers should start praying.
Wake up in the early morning, look outside my window. Nothing changes, but would I feel better if it did though? Someone's in my laptop whilst I have a cup of tea. Then I go on camera and say hello to my team. Wake up in the early morning, look outside my window. Nothing changes, but would I feel better if it did though? Stumbles in my laptop whilst I have a cup of tea. Then I gotta go on camera and say hello to my team. Working 9 to 5 is hardly the life of an artist, but here I am just paying bills and trying to finish what I started. Cause streaming isn't paying me, purchases are rare to see. Unless I drop an EP, then you'll see me causing casualties. I cannot afford to do a decent video, cause I'm too busy with these bills, and once they're paid the budget's low. But don't watch that, I'ma find a way. But you'll just have to wait and stay and see the evolution to a legend from a waif and straight metamorphosize. I'm running laps around the guys, I'm nimble, I could never lie, I take that in my stride, the logic's simple. Music's do or die, I'm here for the ride, I'm hitting symbols. They try crucify creative minds cause they can't see the visual, but I forgive you. If you can't see it, it's not in you. If I told you the secret to do it, then I'd have to kill you. I'd have to strip you of that knowledge you've been granted. You're not ready for the answers cause you've had too many chances. You call yourself an artist cause I call myself a target. They ain't ready for the music that I make to reach the market. Stay glancing, don't be staring when I start advancing, and act like you ain't never see me asking for a chance. And now you're all up in my business cause you're aching to know how lucrative this business really is. How much do you own? How much would you be making if they booked you for shows? Look, if you don't like the music then just leave me alone. I've been trying to make it out for so long, I've become addicted to these slow songs, baby. My mama's lost in saying it was so gone, until the moment I realized that hip-hop raised me. I've been trying to make it out for so long, I've become addicted to these slow songs, baby. My mama's lost in saying it was so gone, until the moment I realized that hip-hop raised me. Wake up in the early morning, look outside my window. Nothing changes, but would I feel better if it did though? Someone's in my laptop whilst I have a cup of tea. And I go on camera and say hello to my team. Wake up in the early morning, look outside my window. Nothing changes, but would I feel better if it did though? Someone's in my laptop whilst I have a cup of tea. And I go on camera and say hello to my team. I'm dedicated to the moment where I know I'm gonna make it. Cause if life ain't working out for you, it's you that's gotta change it. It's you that's gotta find a way to live life in a major way. Surf or paddleboard, man, either way you gotta find your wave. I'm just trying to find my next move forward. I'm distracted by the fact I've got my next new chorus. I'm reluctant to address the time I took out due to stress. All you need to know about me is I did it for the best. All you need to know is that I'm backing in a major way. Can't pin me to a sound cause I'll be back to make it change again. Yeah, I'm here throughout the
sunshine and the rain again. Some of you are hating that you gotta see my face again. New times are coming, I don't know what to expect. I just live without regret, just keep an eye on where I step. Isn't me against the world, cause I got time for a few. And if you listen to this, then I got time for you too. Yeah. I've been trying to make it out for so long. I've become addicted to these slow songs, baby. My mama's lost in saying it was so gone until the moment I realized that hip-hop raised me. I've been trying to make it out for so long. I've become addicted to these slow songs, baby. My mama's lost in saying it was so gone until the moment I realized that hip-hop raised me.
Kind of dig into those albums that came out before you were really aware of music, and you take a lot for granted when you're like listening to a record that you know is world famous at this point. Forget that at one point it was just a crazy idea that one artist had sitting in a room. It comes out and you kind of go, well, that'd be different, and you have to have a kind of some kind of sense of, I don't know.
I see violence, oh, and I hear sirens, nowhere to go, nowhere to run. They gave me the shot, they took away guns, nothing to eat, we can't go to sleep, we're stuck in our homes, they're flooding the streets, everyone's watching, they glued to their screens, misinformation like every week. This ain't no game, better choose your side and protect your soul. Devil is lurking, he's looking for victims and power to use and regain his control. No one to trust, everybody's corrupt. End of the world really feels like it's close. Feels like it's Truman and I'm just a person they watching at home on an evening show. Fake information and all of it's free. Dumb politicians, corrupt police, tanks and riots, bodies piling, smell of corruption is flooding the streets. Children are crying, there's nothing to eat. Left and right, there's no in between. Who do we trust when it's us against us and we'll do anything just to get a retweet? 2021, no joke, boy, you better stay inside, pray to God during these times. Let me give you some advice at night, stay inside your life for the price they will buy. Everybody's trying to fight gas prices spike, no bus can't walk, we can't drive. Everybody's on this trip trying to get ahead, so I'm trucking up this peace sign. Let me get into the rail. They don't care how you feel, you're just an animal and you're their next meal. There's no peace. I pray to God on my knees, the gates of hell are open, we can all feel that heat. I remember when everything changed, when technology went from an aid to the primary poison of all of our brains. We've been programmed to think that we need it, we slave and we worship it every day, and in every way we becoming the robot they gave us and losing humanity's way. I see violence, oh, so much violence I see, and I hear sirens, nowhere to go, nowhere to run. They gave me the shot, they took away guns, nothing to eat, we can't go to sleep, we're stuck in our homes, they're flooding the streets, everyone's watching, they glued to their screens, misinformation like every week. Apocalypse. If you're a soldier, stand up, you know. Stay 10 toes. Look them in the face, don't you fall. They're watching your moves, I hope that you know. People are dying because of religion, selling sex, selling children, genocides, waters rise, homicides, missing women. Rich got richer, what do they do, man? They cut out the small business. Fake statistics, flood the streets with drugs and filled up all the prisons. They're shifting the energy, you can't see the enemy. God is returning, they don't gotta say it, the climate's been telling me. From the way they abusing the teaching and pushing religion like it's an accessory. Pick a side, it's the darker the light and the scariest times that we've seen. I see violence, oh, so much violence I see, and I hear sirens, nowhere to go, nowhere to run. They gave me the shot, they took away guns, nothing to eat, we can't go to sleep, we're stuck in our homes, they're flooding the streets, everyone's watching, they glued to their screens, misinformation like every week. Apocalypse.
That was Greesy with Break the Ricta. Then we had Frankie D and Pound for the Credit with Crossroads. Frankie D's been on the podcast a few weeks in a row, man.
Yeah, a couple of times, you like.
Been pretty good, man. He's keeping at it.
He gave us Rona.
What?
He gave us the Rona.
Did he give us the Rona?
Well, mate, that was the last video we done before we got the Rona.
It was! You bastard. Madness. Then we had a video like a month after or something like that, where we actually mentioned, we should get I would love to get the Rona so I don't taste this.
No, but
it was a few months later.
Oh, right, okay.
We'd recorded it before we got the Rona, obviously, but it was a few months later that we actually finally got it out. A female MC this time from the UK, who I'm actually going to get in touch with for the female podcast as well. This is we played Abby Power and Francis the Mute. Thoughts of an artist. There you go. Yeah. It's a bit of a weird name for a rapper, just to be called a mute.
I was going to say that.
Yep, and you were hesitant because you weren't quite sure if you were wanting to rip the piss.
Aye.
Just the way it goes.
That's a weird name for a rapper.
It is a weird name for a rapper. There you go. And we ended there with...
You would be the worst rapper in the world.
Defo. And we ended there with the ever-popular Dax.
Him again.
Eh?
Dax again.
Dax again. We've played a lot of Dax stuff, man.
Fuck's sake.
This track's called...
Was he on the Christmas special twice?
Yes, because he had 2 Christmas songs.
What a dickhead.
He had an old Christmas song and one that was out last year. So it was Apocalypse by Dax. Awesome. Do you have anything you want to bring up before we go?
I do not.
Fair enough. We'll get to fuck.
I've moaned enough.
Fair enough. So if you want to check out any of our details, you can go to our link tree, which is just below on the wee description box thing. We've got a few things coming up, like videos, and we're doing like, I don't know how many American people are going to be interested in very specific Scottish Parliament election politics podcasts.
Yeah. There's people in Scotland who won't be interested in those podcasts.
But hey, if you're interested, the first couple that are going up are from Jane Ann Lisson from the Liberal Democrats and Linda Holt from, what was the name of the
All
party?
For Unity.
From All for Unity. Just in case anybody in America or Australia or anything like that is interested, Russia.
We've got the Greens and Labour coming.
Got the Greens and
Everybody
Labour
said
coming.
the Greens.
Libertarians and shit as well. We've got a few people coming on for that month. If you want to listen, just put it out there.
If you're interested in Scottish politics,
yes,
it's there.
Very local politics as well, like devolved power politics sort of thing.
Yeah,
amazing.
Governing over 5 million people.
Yes, that's like a very small town in America.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. We're going to play and finish off with Oliver Jones, K the Infinite, and Aneesa Marie, not Lisa Marie. Track called You Wouldn't Understand.
But arrogant.
I thought I would have made it out. I told myself by 25 I would have primed, but now I find I masquerade the doubt. Another night and I'm sleeping over at Mello's house. I'm mellowed out on Mello's couch, Mello can vouch. It got me thinking about my past and how I skipped class to make the grade with these bars. Shit, my life is moving fast. Yesterday I was a truant, today I'm present, so my son don't starve. I'm reshuffling my cards, removing all the jokers from my pack. I know a king without a queen ain't jack, I follow suit, I'm too short to dunk or to alley-oop, so I make my points over jazzy loops. A happy youth, now that's an adjective I've never been. I'm like a rap Thomas Edison, benevolently meddling with experiments in hope for that light bulb moment to change everything. Now I can tell you some stories of living lawless in London, but what's the purpose? A wordsmith works in the furnace, merging his verdict emerges beneath the surface with verses for you to purchase. Rhymes so grimy like I ain't heard of detergent. Woo. I soak my skin in some holy water, bless the memoir of a lonely author. I fought my corner every time that I persevered to cross the border and meet my destiny like I'm dating Narcia's daughter.
Blood on the leaves, holy water on my sleeves. Tried to wash away my sins, but I'm never going clean. Who would I sacrifice for this poetry? Draw my circle, this magic can lead to purgatory. Blood stains and burgundy, flood rains the circuitry. Untamed my certainty, mundane ain't serving me. Lost myself so I could never take it personally when people keep on sleeping on the words I speak. Lullabies deep in the mother cries. The mother earth, let your sun arise with another rhyme. Grey clouds stroking the thunder fires. My heart burns, put it under ice. Cold winter, summer night. Summer rise when I fight, come alive. When I try, duck or dive, the escapism. My brain remains prison too. Suffocating behind bars. You think it's just a verse when I'm healing what time can't. But you wouldn't understand.